Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Khalkar's classroom. In previous video, we have discussed about the curriculum of Savitribai Phule Pune University first year engineering 2019 course. If you have not seen that video, please click above mentioned card. In this video, let's discuss about the syllabus of engineering physics subject. The subject code for this subject is 107002. The teaching scheme for this subject is 4 hours for the theory and 2 hours for the practical in a week. The total credits for the subjects are 5 and the examination scheme is in semester for 30 marks, end semester for 70 marks and practical 25 marks. So total 125 marks. To study engineering physics subject, you must know some basic knowledge about optics, interference, diffraction, polarization, wave particle duality, semiconductors and magnetism. The main course objective of this subject is to teach the student basic concepts, principles of physics which are related to the laboratory experiments and their applications. After completion of this subject, you will be able to understand the basic concept of interference, diffraction and polarization and their use in engineering applications. On the other hand, the lasers and optical fibers, these two topics you will be studying and what are their use in engineering applications. Next one is you will understand the basic concepts of quantum mechanics and you can relate them to the applications in the engineering field. Also, you will be able to understand the theory of semiconductors and their applications in semiconducting materials on devices like solar cell, PN junction, diodes, etc. You will be able to summarize the basics of magnetism and superconductivity, and you will be able to explore few of their technological applications after study this course. Similarly, the basic concepts of non-destructive testings and the properties of nanomaterials and their applications you will be able to study. So after completing this course, whatever the course outcomes, total 6 outcomes are there. So after completing this subject, you will be able to understand all this. See the contents of this course. You will have total 6 units. First unit is wave optics. In wave optics, you will study interference. In interference, introduction about the electromagnetic waves and electromagnetic spectrum. Next is interference in thin film of uniform thickness with a derivation you will study. Interference in thin film wedge shaped, qualitative, the derivation will not be there, so only qualitative explanation will be there. And the applications of interference in the engineering field like testing optical flatness and anti-reflection coating, you will study in this. Next topic in the first unit is diffraction. So you will study diffraction of light, what is the diffraction phenomena, diffraction at a single slit, and you will study the conditions for the principal maxima and minima in the diffraction pattern. Diffraction grating, its conditions, principal maxima and minima, starting from the resultant amplitude equations and diffraction pattern you will study. In diffraction, Rayleigh's criterion for the resolution, what is that? What is the resolving power of telescope and grating, you will understand. Next topic in unit number 1 is polarization. You will get know about polarization of light, what is Malus law, what is double refraction, Huygens theory of double refraction and their applications of polarization, for example LCD, that is liquid crystal display. So in unit number 1 you will study interference, diffraction and polarization. Unit number 2 is laser and optic fiber. Laser, you will understand the basic concepts of laser mechanism and the characteristics of laser light. You will see the types of lasers, semiconductor laser, single heterojunction laser, gas laser, CO2 laser, etc. and their applications in the field like holography, IT, industrial, medical, etc. Next topic in this unit is optic fiber. so you will get understand about the basic parameters of optic fiber, like acceptance angle, acceptance cone, numerical aperture, etc., the types of optic fiber, and then attenuation and the reasons of losses in the optic fibers, the application of optic fiber mostly in communication system, its basic building blocks you will study, and the advantages and disadvantages of the optical fiber communication you will study in this unit. Unit number 3 is quantum mechanics. This is maybe very new topic for you guys. In this topic you will study what is de Broglie's hypothesis, the concept of phase velocity and group velocity, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, wave function and its physical significance. You will study Schrodinger's equations, time independent and dependent wave equations and their applications. You will study what is the tunneling effect and its applications in some like scanning tunneling microscope or tunneling diode. And you will have some basic introduction about the quantum computing under this topic. Unit number 4 is semiconductor physics. In this unit you will study what is free electron theory. Based on the conductivity and the resistivity, you will study the types of semiconducting materials based on the band gap. Then you will study effective mass, Fermi-Dirac probability distribution function, and the equations for the conductivity of conductors and semiconductors. What is Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors you will study in this topic, as well as what is the p-n junction and p-n junction diodes, its IV characteristics. You will study the ideal diode equation and applications of p-n junction diode. Mainly we will study solar cell, what is the IV characteristics of solar cell and what are the parameters which are important for the solar cells we will study. Next one is Hall effect. What is Hall voltage coefficient and what are the applications of Hall effect you will study in this unit number 4. Unit number 5 is magnetism and superconductivity. These topics will be covered in the unit number 5. In magnetism, what is the origin of magnetism, the classification of magnetism on the basis of permeability, and what are the applications of magnetic devices like in transformer cores, magnetic storage, magneto-optical recording, etc. you will study under the topic of magnetism. Next topic in this unit is superconductivity. So basic introduction about superconductivity, what are the properties of the superconductors, and then types of superconductors like type 1 and type 2 superconductors you will study. Similarly, what is AC-DC Josephson effect, and then SQUID, the basic construction and the principle and working of this squid you will study. What are the applications of squid and applications of superconductors you will study under this topic. Next, last unit is unit number 6, and in this unit number 6 you will have two topics, that is non-destructive testing and nanotechnology. So the classification of non-destructive testing methods, their principles of physics in NDT, advantages and disadvantages of all these technologies, and you will study like acoustics, ultrasonic and radiography testing. Next topic is nanotechnology. Under nanotechnology you will understand what is nanotechnology, what is order of magnitude, that is 10⁻⁹ of meter at that level, and what are the nanoparticles, what are the shape and sizes of nanoparticles, their properties you will study. The properties like optical, electrical and mechanical properties. What is quantum confinement and surface to volume ratio is important in nanoscience and nanotechnology, you will understand under this topic. Similarly, the applications of nanoparticles in medical, electronics, space, defense, automobile, etc. in these fields. So as far as engineering physics this subject is concerned, Savitribai Phule Pune University, according to its curriculum, these 3 textbooks recommended to refer: the Engineering Physics by Avodhanalu and Kshirsagar by S. Chand Publications, and then next one is Subramaniam and Brijlal by S. Chand Publications, and Engineering Physics by Gaur and Gupta by Dhanpat Rai and Sons Publications. I strongly recommend to refer this Engineering Physics by Avodhanalu and Kshirsagar S. Chand Publication, because most of the topic has been covered in this book. Similarly, you can refer some reference books like Resnick Halliday's Jenkins and White, then Survey and Jewett, solid state physics by Keetle, solid state physics by Key, and also laser and non-linear optics by B.B. Lord, and finally the nanotechnology principles and practices by Dr. S.K. Kulkarni. For the term work, you will be perform physics engineering laboratory experiments. The suggested list of laboratory experiments are as follows. There are total 14 experiments are given by the university. You will be perform total 8 experiments amongst 14. So the experiments like which are based on the Newton's rings, to determine the position of diffraction minima by the studying diffraction at a single slit, then resolving power of diffraction or telescope to verify the Malus law, the double refraction, the experiments based on the laser, the experiments based on the optic fibers, then IV characteristics of solar cell, to determine the band gap of given semiconductor, what is Hall coefficient and charge carrier density, the temperature dependence characteristics of semiconductor lasers, magnetic susceptibility of given material, ultrasonic interferometer. So all these 14 experiments are related to the topic which you will be study in the theory. So as far as laboratory is concerned, you will be perform total experiments. So this is all about the syllabus of engineering physics subject. If you have any query, you can visit to the university's website. The link is given in the description below this video, or you can contact to your teachers, or you can contact to me. Thanks for watching.